Hello, good evening. Talk artist. It's a modular type of piece, and the modules this evening will be talk artist talks, voices, sneezes, spits, holes, radios. Number one, talk artist talks. So it's a series of talk concepts trying to counter the tedious ossified conventions of the majority of artist talks. Perhaps starting with a simple word inversion, talk artist. So perhaps with that reversal we can get to somewhere else. Now, I dare say that the lineup tonight will certainly stray very far from the norm. I might be the straightest one in the bunch. So let's begin with some artist talk that reverse themselves as potentialities, as perhaps ways to conceive an artist talk that would have a different structure. Talk that starts with a tongue sticking out. Talk about one work while another is on view. Talk about the work of another as your own. Kenny Goldsmith would be happy. Talk where only partial views are provided. Talk where only the audience talks. Talk only in whispers and shouts. Talk generously and genuinely. That's a rare one. Talk lying down. Talk as if you didn't know what you were talking about. Talk to one audience member at a time. Kind of Vito Acconci trick. Talk, which is nothing but this list of talk concepts. I'll disappoint, it's not going to be the case. Stop talking about talks. Don't talk. Number two, talk artist voices. So I think, but preceding this idea of a talk, I think what we should perhaps consider the vehicle, the voice. And the voice in plural. I'm interested in voices that are, voices, let's maybe start a taxonomy of voices. Voices that are vexed, whispered, disarticulated, and vehiculated, radiated, fibrillated, electrocuted, fondled, contorted, throated, transpired, vagabonded, phantomized and phased, jaundiced, venomous, fanged, flippant, incontinent, relayed, pre- and post-determined, pre- and post-digital, non- and post-sensical, deregulated, neologistic, mellifluent, distilled, erased, evinced, elegant, fragile, fearless, fast-forwarded, manipulated, battery-operated, remote-controlled, ventriloquized, accessorized, amped, popped, phatic, cryptic, graphic, curlicued, bronzed and silvered and golden, glittered, demonized, marginalized, radicalized, present, effervescent, jocular, giddy, impish, spectacular, unpopular but populated, polluted, lingual and colossal, salivophile, lecherous, licentious, ravenous, projected, reverberated, blasé, disabused, far-fetched, distinguished, debased, measured, slurred, sing-songed, charged, modulated, masticated, ridiculous, ambiguous, assiduous, and analphabetical.
Hi, I would describe myself as highly sexualized, perverted, computerized, audiophonic, loud, and obnoxious. Basically, very human.
Talk number 3, talk artist sneezes. So manifestations of interrupters, manifestations of the somatic in the voice. Eternity, éternité, a fleeting moment, quotidian syncope, expectorant of the night. She's quite proud of herself there. Talk number 4, talk artist spits. Number 1, Monday, September 28, 1998. I have an empty glass in hand, ready to be filled with my spit. I had forgotten how hard it is to spit for an extended stretch of time. I was conscious of what I had ingested just before, how it affects the saliva's viscosity, its willingness to flow, its volume. After 15 minutes, I had to get a drink of water to wet my drying mouth. 1 glass of water on one hand, 1 glass of spit in the other. I thought to myself, I must not confuse the two. Sure enough, I did. I drank it anyway. I'm disgusted with myself. In, out, mouth. When I had accumulated enough spit, I went to my room to get a spit bottle to add this new batch to it. I started the spit bottle in early 1997. I thought I would produce 1 per year, but I guess I'm a lazy spitter. I had not opened the bottle since last May, 5 months ago. Took the cork out, a loud pop, almost an explosion, and an incredible stench filled the room. The stench of death, the smell of decomposition, of composting gone evil, of bacteria in agony. So in a kind of Joseph Kossuth move, here's the narrative or description. Here's the representation. And here's the bottle. That's exactly the reaction I wanted. So it's not a chair, it's a bottle. Number 5, talk artist holes. So, kind of riffing off of the semantic play of the earlier, semantic somatic. Here is an artist hole, and here is a curator hole. An artist's whole because the artist is, of course, messy, impatient, unskilled, angry, violent, destructive, raw. And a curator whole because curator is meticulous, professional, proper, rational, patient. But of course, reversal. A curator whole because curator is manually inept, imperious, inconsiderate, frustrated. An artist whole because artist is manually skilled, perfectionist, obsessive, smooth, and clean. Number 6, talk artist radios. This is from a series called Radio Naked.
And new committee meetings, training sessions, etc. on air.
Number 1,
Okay.
always give the wrong time, date, weather,
Number
and
1.
news report.
Number 1, always give the wrong time, date, weather and news report.
Number 12, fill your program with nothing. Number 13, empty your program of everything.
Number 21. Dispel the notion that anyone is listening to you.
Number 21. Dispel the notion that anyone is listening to you.